Hello and welcome to day 47 of our 2790 series. It's the last chapter of the book of Romans, Romans chapter 16. And here Paul gives his thank yous to all of the people who have been in ministry with him. And he includes many, many women. If you look at the list there, it starts with a woman, it goes through, and Paul is very thankful for both the men and the women who have helped to build this church and allow it to become a church that is a global church that goes to both Jews and Gentiles and to all who desire to know the person and the work of Jesus Christ. Near the end of the chapter, Paul urges church leaders to be very careful not to allow divisive teaching to enter into the things that he's been teaching in the person and the work of Christ. He says that people are going to deliberately try to undermine some of the truth that he's been giving them and give them false truths because he understands, and we understand in today's world, that sometimes that truth, when it comes at us, especially if it's the truth of God and the Holy Spirit that's trying to convict us for transformation, that we might be changed and become more holy, that truth doesn't always fall on good soil. It doesn't always reach ears that are ready to hear. In fact, if God's truth impacts a person who's not ready to hear it or doesn't want to be transformed or thinks that they end up thinking a couple of things. They think that the person saying those things being judgmental, and so therefore they're a bad person and I don't need to listen to them. They think that the source of truth that we have, which for us would be the Spirit of God or the Scriptures or the combination thereof, that the source of truth is fallible and so needs to be thrown out. And so when people don't want to hear God's truth, they always point away from themselves to the source or the messenger or something that's coming at them, rather than allowing the truth to enter in and be transformed. And so Paul urges us to pay attention when people try to bring in something that is divisive into the church. And so that's a good word for our culture today and for our church, and I hope you enjoy reading Romans.